Hi everyone, a little bit different for today's video. Just out on some private land that I've been kindly given off permission to come onto. I brought the 400 with me, well that's not why I'm out today. I'm actually out to set up a camera trap. Now I know on this site that there are foxes. With most kind of rural sites there are always foxes around, especially kind of farms, and I'm also going to try some badgers. Now I'm not sure, but you can see it's covered in snow. Now it has been a bit sunny today, so a lot of the snow has melted, but there's still a fair bit around, so I'm going to head up there. I've already set the trail camera up, the camera trap, and I've had some success. I've had to bring the battery back because I don't have a second one to charge it up, and I'm coming back out. But I brought the 400 with me because this morning when I went to check the camera trap, there was a fox about. So who knows? I doubt whether we'll see him again. But it's getting a little bit more cloudy, a little bit more darker out here. So who knows? But we're going to go head on up to the camera trap, see what we can see. So as you can see from those little clips there, still a fair bit of snow on the ground. There's also some tracks around. Now there is kind of a feeding station that I've set up. So just down here you can see I've got this perch here with a bit of bird seed down there and a little log over there, and there's quite a bit of scattering here, so most of that's been melted down, and also some crows. Still got some apples here, a bit of dog food. You can see some digging here. That is probably from the badgers yesterday. And then I've got my hide just here. This is the Wildlife Fortune Supplies long and low hide, cracking hide, best hides I've ever had, absolutely tough as nails, and you pretty much don't get any better than them. I've got a trail camera here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the camera over there, and I'm just going to switch up the memory card that's inside here, so hopefully we can see what goes in front of the hide in the next few days. These trail cameras, they're good. A bit temperamental in the colder climates, but always a good way to recce and see what's out and about in front of your hide or wherever you're going to take any photographs. So I'll set this GoPro down and I'll get to put in this, put some new memory cards in this. So we now have that trail camera set up, and we're now just going to go put the battery in to the actual SLR camera trap. As I say, the snow's still going, so we might still have a little bit. It does seem to be going, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes. I might move the camera trap. It's not too bad where it is actually, so that's the camera trap there. So I'm using Camtraption's flash sensors, a Nikon SB26 or 24, I can't remember, it's one of them. There's also another one just over there. Then I'm using the Camtraption's PIR sensor just there as well, and then Manfrotto hi-hat in a custom made Pelly box. So there's a trail camera just up there as well, so I can see anything that will pass, but I'll go ahead and put the new battery in. So as you just saw, I just put the new memory card into the, or the new battery rather, into the camera trap. Everything seems to be working fine. I had a bit of ghosting with the first image that I shot, so I'll be checking to see whether the new technique makes it a little bit less ghost-like in the image. I'm setting another one of these trail cameras up, so we'll see if that captures anything. I might try and raise this up just a tad more. Where's that stick that just broke off? Who knows? Oh, there it is. So I'm just using a bit of stick, so that's all set now. Menu, yeah. So that's all ready to go. I'll just put another stick in behind this as well. Bit of a tricky business, especially when there's barbed wire involved. But hopefully that is looking somewhere along there to the so that's the trail camera, and then the camera trap is just down there. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll probably check the results tomorrow morning, so fingers crossed. Good afternoon. It is still pretty cold out here. Should have worn a coat really, some gloves. But as you can see, the snow is slowly melting because it's getting slightly warmer. Although the sun is warming things up, the wind is definitely keeping temperatures down. So we're just on our way to go and check the SLR camera trap that I put out last night. Usually I'd leave it longer, but with this weather at the minute, I'm not sure whether the batteries will last very much, so we're going to go check that. We'll take the battery as well. We don't get very much snow in the UK, so we didn't really plan for a camera trap with high battery functions, or to last in the cold, should I say. So we'll go and check out the camera trap and see if we've got anything from last night. So hopefully, as you can see on the ground here, where it is, this is quite high up, probably one of the highest points in the local area. So there's still a fair covering of snow, but it's more icy now than anything. Most of the paths and things where people walk around and things, they're all pretty iced up. Yeah, so you can see it's quite a lot of snow still on the ground over here. So you see some footprints. So they're all going everywhere. These are my footprints from yesterday, I believe, and those are the ones from the day before. So you can see that the wind is doing its job in keeping everything absolutely frozen up here. But it is starting to melt, sad to say, but it is starting to melt. But so this hide will stay up here, hopefully for most of the year, and who knows, we might get some pretty cool images in the next coming months. See if I can see. So there's some footprints there. This could be a badger because you've got the little paws there. Don't know if you can see that very well on the pad there. Could also be a fox, but you can see it sort of follow down to there. See the snow's melted quite a bit, but you can still make out the faint tracks as they go up along here. These are pretty old tracks, if I'm honest. You can tell they're pretty old because they're pretty frozen in. as I say, everything is slowly melting, but we're almost got the camera trap, so I'll catch up with you when we're there. So just test, make sure it's still working. Yep, still working. Let's have a look. Not quite the image that I hoped for, but you know, we do live and we do learn, as they say. It's quite far off. It's a fox. It's not quite next to the sensor, but it's, you know, a work in progress, and hopefully in a few more videos to come you'll see some better results from the camera trap. I might, you know, pop back to this kind of camera trap segment, so to speak. Let's have a look. What's the battery saying? The battery's still alright, so we might actually leave this out. So we'll leave that out for another night and see what we get. So I will actually take the memory card and the batteries back, just to look on the laptop, and then that means I have to come trumping out here, or traipsing there, I don't know, you know what I mean. I'm coming back out here and setting it up again, maybe in a slightly different location, maybe a little bit closer to the hide, maybe, not sure. But yeah, I'll take in both of the trail cameras and that memory card there, and what I will do is I'll put the resulting image. It's not the best in the world, the fox is a little bit too far out the frame, but hopefully it will give you an idea of what camera trapping is about, and maybe inspire you to go out and do your own bit of camera trapping. If you've enjoyed the video, like the video, drop a comment if you want to find out more information, and subscribe if you're not already. So yeah, right, I better take that in and go and warm up with a nice cup of tea.